Hello and welcome to my kitchen, Diet Recipes by Natasha Mohan. Today's recipe is a less oil, spicy chicken recipe. It's an intelligent way of getting your daily protein intake and mixing it with herbs and spices which have medicinal properties and are easily available in every Indian kitchen. This quick and easy weight loss chicken recipe is aromatic and full of flavors. For this recipe, I'm using only chicken breast because it is a lean protein and it's a perfect way of getting your daily intake of protein. This diet chicken recipe contains 34 grams of proteins and can be had for lunch or dinner. This is actually one of my favorite chicken recipes because it's lip-smackingly delicious and I love the flavors. The earthiness of these flavors, they're so aromatic. They actually come from South India, these spices. The concoction is so good, it's like a match made in heaven. So while I've boasted enough about my recipe, it's time to get you started. Let's begin. So first up, we are going to add about 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, which is very good to relieve indigestion. Then we are going to add about half a teaspoon of black peppercorns, which contains the antioxidant pepperine. Next up is whole red chilies. I'm adding about 3 to 4 pieces. If you want to make it less spicy, then please cut down on the quantity. Next I'm adding is 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds and after that cumin seeds. So if you think you have constipation, IBS or any other problem, so please avoid the red chilies and move on with the other spices. So I'm going to dry roast them on a very low flame until they're fragrant. So once I know my kitchen is all fragrant with these spices having released their flavors, then I can turn off the gas and grind it to a fine powder. You know, the good thing about this spice mix is that you can actually store it for up to as many days. All you need is an airtight container. Just make sure you've roasted them well and only after cooling have you stored them. So once all that is done, they're just perfect to store and you can use it anytime in any one of your dishes. That's what I do and this really comes in handy. Once we've got a spice mix ready, we're going to heat up a pan, add about 1 teaspoon of olive oil. I'm not using extra virgin olive oil, but this is a regular olive oil. If you want, you can actually use mustard oil, ghee, to each their own, whatever suits you. They're all equally good. Moving on, I'm adding about 1 teaspoon of garlic paste to this. Now garlic, of course, with any chicken dish is a match made in heaven because it tastes so nice. What I'm actually trying to do here is roast the garlic until it's fragrant and only then add the chicken. Next up, I'm adding about 150 grams of boneless chicken, which is of course lean protein, and I have turned up the gas over here on high flame so that I can seal the juices of the chicken until it turns white. Now this is a tip which you must use because often people come to me complaining that their chicken has become hard and rubbery, it's become too chewy. This is the reason. I am adding a few chopped curry leaves along with my chicken because this imparts a nice flavor to the dish. It's going to turn out to be a very tasty and delicious South Indian chettinad chicken. Chicken breast, of course, besides being a lean protein, has many other benefits. It's zero on trans fat, it's zero on carbs, and it's also a good source of vitamin B, D, A, and C. Plus, it's got a substantial amount of calcium, iron, and magnesium. So all in all, it's a winner dish if you're planning to gain some muscle mass, lose your weight, or if you're recovering from an injury. I usually have it for dinner, but if you wish, you can have it as a lunch recipe also. As you can see, my chicken has turned white and now it's the right time to add the 5 spice mix which we had prepared earlier. So we're going to add the entire thing, the measured quantities which I had told you, to this chicken mixture. And we're going to give it a good mix, add some salt to taste. Of course, any dish is incomplete without salt, isn't it? And then we're going to cover and cook it for at least 10 to 12 minutes until it is nice and soft and cooked in its own juices. After 10 to 12 minutes, we're going to add some diced onions and diced bell peppers. I'm using diced onions and bell peppers to go with the bite-sized pieces of the chicken. So that's how I like to chop my vegetables. They should look consistent throughout the dish. After 2 to 3 minutes, I have removed the lid and now I'm going to cook it on high flame. I like this chicken to be a little dry so I can have it as it is. Then I'm going to, of course, squeeze in half a lemon to give it that extra tangy flavor, and my dish is almost ready. Sprinkle a pinch of garam masala and add some chopped coriander and voila, your dish is ready. All you have to do is dig in. Don't forget to serve it hot. Now that I've shared my less oil spicy chicken recipe with all of you, don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know how much you enjoyed watching it and when would you prefer to eat it, for lunch or dinner. As you can see, each bite-sized piece of chicken is full of flavor, and trust me, These flavors will be completely unforgettable, but you have to try it out first before you get addicted to it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel because I keep bringing to you nice, exciting, quick and easy recipes which you can add to your diet meal plan for quick weight loss. Until we meet next time, take care.